Hello, members, some and all. Sorry about that. I lost connection on the previous live stream. However, that was part one where we did a live comment review. And so this one here, we will do the Hangout portion, which was sort of semi-underway until I lost my internet connection, which is very rare and strange to happen. But we are back here and live. And so very good indeed. So let's see what we have here and make sure that we've got the comment section working again, because we did have some issues with that. Very cool. Good to see you guys back in. Nice. Silver Wolverine, it is salivatemetal@gmail.com. And you will. I've already sent emails out to those who were in here before, except for Silver Wolverine. So Silver Wolverine, and also Cornstacker G, you've got an email as well. A likely excuse. That's it. This just in. I offered. This is my pitiful excuse for bailing out on you guys. Check this cigar out. Isn't that a sweet looking cigar? That's a thick mofo. I know nothing about cigars, but I'm going to smoke it. But we'll see what happens. Not right now in front of you guys, but somebody's blocking you. What? Halfy, somebody's blocking you. Yeah, apparently if somebody blocks, how can I tell that? Let me see how I can get that. No one better block my good buddy. Let me see if I can find out what's going on there. Halfy, let me see if you're blocked in any way, shape, or form. I'm going to undo that in a heartbeat. Let's see here. Let's see here. Where are we? We got approved users, hidden users, which are blocked users. We've got, let's see here. No, I don't see, you're not blocked in here. We only have certain people that are blocked, and very few people that I have blocked, and you all know who they are. Wrong link. What? I sent from this. Let me try it again. All right, guys, I'm going to resend that email out to you guys again. Let me see if I can reply to all on this thing. Reply to all. All right. That's weird. Very strange. I just sent it out again, guys. This is strange. Let me try this one. Try this one, Halfy. Silver Wolverine. Okay, Silver Wolverine emailed me. Let's see if Silver Wolverine can come in on this one. I don't know why it would do that. Technical difficulties. You got to roll with the punches, so they say. Let's look at the reverse of this metal. Very worn down metal indeed. Here we have Laney in the house. Silver Wolverine is here.
Hey.
We got a bunch of money in here. Justin Timberlake is here. Nice.
In his ear. Hello, Salivate.
Whoa, hey, it's Halfy.
Yo.
Nice. Good to see you, Halfy. Sweet
Hi.
home, Pennsylvania. You made it. And Laney is here. We're just waiting for CCT. And Korn. I sent Korn a link too. Maybe Korn will sing to us if he gets in here. Some classic Motley Crue, maybe. With a country accent, southern accent. Oh,
Yes. Southern accent to Home Sweet Home.
Yeah, there you go. Home Sweet Home. Home Sweet Alabama. So Happy, what man? You got some good stuff. Do you think we MAGA? Do you think we did a MAGA?
I think we're in here now.
Hey, all right, there he is. Anyway.
That's right.
Yes, indeed.
I could break out some MAGA.
All right,
Maybe a
MAGA.
couple.
Make Alan Gold appreciate. Well, guys, since I have you all here, let me get my thing here. I've got to do this. I've got to do this because we have others in the room. I've got to have a disclaimer, okay? This is welcome to the YouTube video network. The information that is presented here is necessarily that of myself or anyone else that participates. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only, and I can confirm, that's right, I can confirm, and I can deny the accuracy of any of this. There you go. That's my disclaimer.
It sounds like hold me not accountable for any of this crazy stuff that Corn might say.
Right, exactly. Justin knows what I'm talking about with that disclaimer, don't you, Justin?
What's going on, Corn?
Oh yeah, you have to be part of a different crowd.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. So Silver Wolverine is here, and glad to have him here, and Laney, and the Corn. Old Corn is with us too, man. You guys, you check out his channel because he's got the cool 12 days giveaway. If you're quick on the draw, you can guess and win a chance for that cool high relief, which, by the way, he decided to. Corn was very nice. He decided to go ahead and give the thing to me. He already sent it to me. Sorry, guys.
Exactly.
I already won. There it is.
Hey, Slacker.
No, I'm kidding.
Hey, Oakson.
What's going on, Corn?
Oh, man. Let me tell you what happened to me. Y'all got time for a little small short story?
Yes, sir.
This always happens to me when my girls and my wife, I was sitting around here and I'm saying, they hadn't called me yet. This is not normal for them not to call me because after church, they want to go out to eat and they want to go shopping. But always, you put 4 women together, something's going to happen. So I get a phone call and they say, Corn, can you come get your girls? I said, okay. Okay. I'm going to come get them. I said, but I don't want to get in the car and get down the road about almost there and you call me back and tell me they done changed their minds. Oh, no, that's not going to happen today. So I get in the car and I'm almost into town, a 20-mile drive, and I get a phone call. They changed their mind. They're going to the mall with me. And I'm like, now I'm already in town. She goes, well, I got something for you to do. You're going to go grocery store shopping for me today. So she sent me a list, and I'm always Sunday list. Woo-wee. You know it's bad when you're scrolling and you're scrolling and you're scrolling and you're scrolling on that text and you never get to the end of it. I'm thinking, oh my God. And I pull up at the grocery store and there's not a spot left to park in. Everybody's there. It's like apocalypse. You know, everybody's running in there. Half the stuff's gone off the shelves. And she's always got some special item on there that I don't know where it's at. Can't find it. Have to ask 4 or 5 people. And that was a nightmare. I was so glad to get home though. I was really so glad. I was praising the Lord when I got home. I didn't have to be out in that mess anymore. But anyway, that was my day. That's what happened to me.
Sounds like a crazy wild day, man.
It never changes around this place.
Yeah, always. And we got four girls, right?
Yes, sir.
You're the only man in the house, man. I tell you, it's a house full. Crazy. Oh, the Slacker Stacker says the link is not working. Oh yeah, then in here it doesn't work, but I figured I'd try it one more time here. Slagged another 17 new folks of subs. Amazing. It changes the vibe each session have this regularly freshening. Well, very cool, Tricky guy. Very nice of you to sub to all these folks. And
make sure you tell them, Sal, they have to be on the Chrome app or the Chrome, or it won't load anyway.
Okay, yeah, if you're on the Chrome browser, I think the link will work. Okay, yeah. And CCT, I sent an email to you with the others. I don't know if he's in here yet, but CCT, I did send it out to you as well. Yeah, you were the first one in the list.
Salivate Metal.
Hey, your screen's sideways there, Happy, but we could see your pickups there, but your screen is sideways.
Sideways. Oh, let me see what I could do.
Yeah, Slash, if you're not on the Chrome, you're not going to get in, man.
Focus. Is that how you do it, Salivate?
Yeah, that's better. Yes, very good. And Corn, maybe you should change your name to Chrome Stacker G because you know Chrome. That's
Lord,
pretty cool.
I found that out the hard way the other day. So
yeah, no, that's cool. So if you're on Chrome, that's cool. Ken Wasiki, hey Sal, thanks for the previous response. What do you think about Electrum? I've never heard of Electrum. It sounds like
there we go.
I've heard of Electrolux. That's a vacuum cleaner, but I've not heard of Electrum.
There we go.
Cool.
Hey, Sal.
Yes.
I just got to tell you, I love that video with you and SH13. It's great to see friends like you guys are doing videos like that. But did you really give him that watch?
Oh, yeah. That was kind of a joke thing. Yeah, it's actually his watch. All right, CCT, I'm going to try to send you the link one more time, just to you. Let's see if you can get that one. Let's see. And John Hartley, you want in too? Let's see here. Try to get on Chrome. If you guys can get on Chrome and get in here, that might be the better way than having to keep up with email. Okay, that's cool. Thank you, Laney. Let's see here, John Hartley. Let's try this. And let's see if we can see if anybody else wants to get in. But let's wait for CCT to get in because he's been pretty patient. The room can fill up sometimes, and sometimes it's not going to have too many people, but we'll wait here for a second.
When I leave my microphone off mute, can you guys hear echo?
No, I don't
hear any echo. But I'm gonna tell you what I do is I have my screen on where y'all can hear me, and then I go to another app and I open it up and I have it where I can see the chat box. I just mute that one so that way there's no feedback. That way I can read the chat and I can listen to you guys. That's how I do it. I don't know how y'all want to do it.
Right, broadcasting through my iPhone and watching the muted video feed.
Yeah, that's how I do it too.
Oh, Electrum is an allogram of gold and silver. Very cool, Kenji. That's cool. I've not. So it's basically kind of a mix, kind of a mix. Okay, John Hartley again. So we know that link works, CCT. We know that link worked. Okay, let me see. CCT just emailed me.
I got in, Sal.
Whoa. It says I can't join because I have a participant blocked. That's weird.
Try closing all your screens. If you still got a screen open up, it won't let you in. So go back and close every screen you got.
The old screen. That's a good.
I have an idea of what's going on.
Slacker Stacker. What's your email address? I'll send you an invite. But we want to give room for CCT to come in here if at all possible. CCT, good. Take Corn's advice and see if you can close out any windows you may have open.
You hear me, Sal?
Yes, I can hear you, John. Good to see you, my friend. We're trying to get the people in here that want to come in.
Hey, Sal, how many people can get in this thing? You know,
10.
You know about
a total of 10. But we don't. But really, we don't. It can get kind of crazy in here if we have too many. So if we can get 2 more people in here, I think that'll probably be good. And since we have to do it by email, I've got to email it all in here. So
I understand.
Of course, I do that, and then I've got to do this.
So I think you were talking about one of these earlier, Sal?
Yeah, hold on a second. I can't see it. Yeah, just a second. I got to close this. Trying to send invites. Okay. Oh, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Exactly right. Beautiful piece. That is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, how could you say no when it was? I think it was like 9 over spot, and there was e-bucks. So
yeah. Oh, heck yeah.
3 over.
You know what?
At the time.
And I had a chance to get that thing for $30 under spot at a coin show. I just didn't have the money.
What's that? A 20 peso?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the restrike date. So
yeah,
it's basically
I had
a bullion device. But it's a very nice one.
Isn't eBay Bucks the best thing ever? I just wish you could get it on everything.
I love eBay Bucks.
I've had them expire. I
I
just get the regular e-bucks. I don't get the 10 times or any of that crap. Unfortunately, I wish I could. Wish I did.
I hear that these were not even minted in Mexico.
Oh wow, really?
These? Yeah, one of the mints that minted these, I believe I was reading, was the U.S. Mint. For the life of me, I mean, maybe it's somewhere inside the Aztec calendar there, but I don't see the familiar Mexican mint mark.
Oh yeah, the OM. Yeah. Maybe they aren't. It's a good question.
The United States Mint's made a lot of coins for a lot of different countries, but most of them are in the past.
Right. Panama's one country they've made for.
Yeah, I've got a proof set from '73, I think it is, and in the packaging it says "Made at the United States Mint, San Francisco." So,
I thought at that point that was the Franklin Mint.
Yeah, the Franklin Mint did a lot of that stuff too, like Barbados, Cook Islands. They did that for that, but yeah. Okay, we have another viewer here. Slacker Stacker is with us. Oh,
Did they
hey,
make it?
Hello.
Davies the Killer says maybe it was minted in New Mexico. Yeah, you never can know.
Can you hear me, Sal?
Yes, I can hear you perfectly. Good to see you, or good to have you in here.
Well, thank you. It's good to be here.
You and I,
Hello.
we are interacting live, sir.
Warren? Yeah, it's cool being here live, Sal.
Awesome.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to have you. Definitely.
Sal, y'all caught your live stream caught me on the ass end of a nap, so
Oh wow. Hey.
the unusual angle is I'm laying in bed watching this.
Okay. Well, cool. Well, I'm glad you're up and about. We just caught you coming out of a nap. That's cool.
Yeah, you get my age, you need a nap every once in a while.
I need some coffee. That's what I'm talking about. But when I get enough people in here, I can be able to leave to go make some coffee and not feel bad.
It's not coffee time, Sal.
Just
Okay, RB50's got to go. Thanks for coming by, RB50.
See you later, RB50.
Yeah, we've been having technical issues. And CCT, I don't know if CCT is still here, but does anybody have him blocked by any chance? I don't know if you can tell.
so Salivate
Yeah.
as a conspiracy theory here. I used to hang out with that Silver Siren crowd, and long story short, there was a guy in there that I don't like, and I don't know if there was any extra fallback from that. I mean, I've always been okay with CCT.
Yeah, I don't think that's it. I think it's probably just a bug because CCT was just in here, not just but 5 minutes ago before I dropped out, before my internet crapped down on me. So CCT still can't get in. I'd like to get at least CCT in here. I sent. So you have. I tell you what, CCT, close out of all your browsers, and if you go to your taskbar, task manager, make sure that none of your processes are up, no browsers are up, and then open your email again and try it again. Try from the link I just sent you. It did work because it worked for Slacker Stacker, it worked for Corn Stacker, and it worked for Haffy, and it worked for John.
Sal, the trick is you have to send the invites by email, and you do have to be in Chrome. That's how I could get in. If you post a link in the side chat, that doesn't work.
Right, yeah, I did. I sent it to CCT via email.
Well, let me tell you what happened to me. I already had it up. When you sent the first email, I had already had it up. And then I went to the second email, and I clicked on it, and it came up, but it wouldn't work because I still had the other browser up, so I had to delete them all off. And that's probably what's going on with her. She's probably got that.
Yeah,
that
CCT
browser open.
Okay, CCT says he tried that. He said he tried that.
Hey, CCT, go into your email, go to your Gmail account, look on the side. On the side, it will have your name, and it'll show what chats you're involved in. And for some reason, got out. It still thinks it's active, so you have to kill those for the next invite, and then re-click that invite to reinitialize it.
You know what? I just checked that out. That's very good advice, Slacker Stacker. I'm in a bunch of these things. I'm on a Bitcoin thing, and I'm going to leave that group. Bitcoin CME. Saturday night. What is this? Saturday night beer.
All those channels are still active, so Hangouts doesn't like trying to open several of them at once.
Right. I'm in an old thing from November 13th with tacos. With Reverend Tacos. I'm gonna get out of that. The tacos.
Tacos is the man.
That may be what happened because last month these were working fine just off the link in the chat.
Yeah.
Well, I talk to the Metals Mafia guys on Saturdays, and I kept trying to get in. It wouldn't let me in, and that's when I went back to my email and saw that, well, it thought I was in there, so it wouldn't let me initialize the new invite. So I killed that conversation, and anything else, you know, that was open, boom, I was in.
Conversation kills. What is that? Who sings Stone Temple Pilots? Is that who sung that?
Mhm.
Oh, who's Unicorn? Is that Justin?
That's Justin got the
Oh,
Chi Wang. That's awesome. I'd love to have one of those. That's on my list too. I'd love to get the 2016, 2017, the gold, the silver. Too much.
All these things are, you know, premium. I mean, I did pretty good. I bought 3 and did a buy, you know, make a bid or whatever that option is, make an offer.
Yeah.
And I think I got each for about 33.
That's more than I want
That's
to spend.
nice.
I'm here trying to leave these chats that I'm in. They've been in from October.
I try to get into that contest with the 12 days of Christmas, man. I just don't have time. I'm sorry. I would, but I'm just so
I'm
backed
always
up.
too late. I'm always get behind on videos and get too late on them.
So,
Yeah,
me too.
it's okay, guys. It might have been a, you know, it's trial and error. Trial and
That's
error.
what it is. That's right.
So
It's a great idea, though, Corn. That's an awesome, very nice of you.
Oh, it's an awesome idea. Awesome idea.
Yeah, and sometimes I don't even get YouTube notifications. There's already like 15 people there.
well,
Hey,
I'm gonna do a
Wolverine,
live one.
that cat of yours, is that a male, female? I mean, he or she, that's a beautiful cat. What kind of cat is that?
Whose cat? Mine?
No, Wolverine. He's got a gray,
Wolverine's got a
fuzzy
beautiful cat. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my daughter's cat. She's I think she's 15 years old now. The cat.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had a cat that looked just like her.
Yeah, I think that's
Nice.
a common color for cats.
Oh, look
And-
at that. Owns a 1949. Yeah, that's a sweet piece.
And how are part 1 and part 2 doing?
They're doing just fine and dandy, just chilling and enjoying the day and not stressing about the what the Fed's going to do this week, which is nice. Abby's got some gold pandas there in the background. Where's the man purse, Happy?
One second.
Merce. I won't call it a MERS because that sounds like an infection you get at the hospital.
Hey, Silver Honda, I replied to your email. Did you get that?
How's that, Sal?
Nice. Now my day is complete. I can see the man purse. That makes my life complete.
Here's probably I'll be biased here and say this is my favorite Mexican bullion coin ever.
Oh, you know, I had a chance to buy one of those. The Ferrocarril. Yes, that's a beautiful coin indeed. That is a nice coin. That's nice. Hey, Redshift is here in the side chat. Screw Janet Yellen right in the ear. All right. Well, she's not going to be around for long, and her term expires in February, I think.
Rebel Yellen.
Rebel Yellen, yeah.
That reminds me of what's his face in the 80s. Rebel Yell.
Oh, yeah,
Billy
yeah.
Idol.
Billy Idol, yeah.
That's right. You're Billy Idol.
Cry Mo, Mo, Mo.
Yep. That's him. I wonder what he's look like. I wonder what he looks like nowadays, though. What if he's still got-
Here's an old timer, Sal.
Me and Sal, I think we're about the same age.
Wow, yeah, that is an oldie. I don't think I've ever seen that one before, actually. 1866. Look at that beard on that dude. He doesn't look Mexican to me. He looks more Greek.
Probably more like Spaniard.
Yeah,
Yeah, he looks crazy to me.
yeah.
Hey, Sal, you and Ravenhawk need to collab on a song.
Yeah, oh yeah, heck yeah. I've sent him a couple of requests.
And see,
sent
it's a crown on the top, so it's you know, it's a Mexican crown basically. Probably,
Yeah.
It was probably still under Spain at the time, Mexico.
Okay, yeah. I love that
I'm gonna let
reverse.
Raven
That's an
know.
awesome reverse. The 2 Pegasus on the
I'm
side.
gonna let Raven know that you're live.
Cool. Yeah.
Hey, Silver Honda looks like he's got an email posted in the chat.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we haven't heard. I guess CCT's still having some issues, so we'll try to do. You know, I hope this doesn't become a normal thing because I like to just kind of just. It's much easier just to post it in the chat side than to have to go through and email individuals like this. But
You know, Sal, these Hangouts are weird. I mean, I can't even bring up the Hangout on my computer through the Chrome browser.
yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I guess, and see, with Google minus, as Silver Siren used to call it, being what it is, we're phasing out Google Plus, but this is based on. Oh, that's a nice coin, Happy.
Yeah, you see the 1871.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a really nice connection down at the coin show, and bad me for not going this weekend because there was one.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, you go to the one there in Dallas, right?
So there's a couple. There's one in Fort Worth, which is about 20 minutes from my house, and then there's another one in neighboring Grapevine, which is a 40-minute drive, and Grapevine is the big one.
Okay. All right, let me check something here. Hold on a minute here. Let's see. Okay, all right.
So here's another. I really need to slab this one before I do something stupid.
Okay, all right. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay, everybody in the room, please check your blocked settings if you don't mind.
How do you do that?
You may have accidentally blocked CCT and didn't realize it. What you'll do is you'll go to your community tab.
All right, lights out here for a sec.
Okay, so if you go to your community tab, you'll go to community settings underneath that. And then you want to go under hidden users. And if you see Cybercurtain Twitcher in there, just exit out and then save. You may have accidentally blocked him or something.
I don't have any tabs on my phone.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing either. I'm trying to find what you're talking about.
Okay, I'm on the main Google Plus screen. Sal, which option is it under?
Yeah, you want to go under YouTube. You want to go under YouTube and do this, Happy.
Okay, YouTube.
Okay, go to YouTube. And then go under, what was you saying I need to go find?
Go under community, the community on the side, the link on the side, the little community tab.
Okay, I guess I need to be logged into my channel and then go.
Yeah.
And you have to click on
So is this YouTube or Google
customize
Plus
settings.
now?
YouTube. Under you, not Google Plus. This is YouTube.
Oh, there we go. Communities.
There's only one person I got blocked, and that's that old clown.
Yeah, I've got him blocked too. I love having him blocked. That's fun to have him blocked. Go ahead.
I blocked him a long time
it
ago.
says
So
no
now-
communities yet.
So you go under community, then what?
Then community settings, everyone.
Oh, community settings.
And then community settings. If you scroll down to hidden users, you'll see those are your blocked users. I only have a few in here.
I don't have any.
So is this further down somewhere, Sal? I see.
Yeah, if you scroll down, you have approved users and hidden users. Hey.
Well, he's got to go. First of all, you got to go to your creator studio section.
Yeah,
There's like a little blue.
Yeah, in your creator studio. I just realized I have Geeka22 dating with hot, sexy, hot girls blocked.
Why do I have Alan Gold blocked?
I don't know. Unblock him.
I don't know, but that's a good idea.
He's
The only one I have blocked is old Freddie.
Yeah, me
okay,
too.
right. Yeah. Okay, so but
Ready.
you may have accidentally have blocked. You know what I mean? And that's what we're trying to figure out.
Yeah,
So, I'm sorry if I sound like a broken record. So it starts with general, photos and videos shared on Google Plus, profile, stream, notifications. Is that the menu you're looking at?
No, we're looking in YouTube.
you have to click on Creator Studio first.
Yeah, Creator Studio in YouTube.
That'll be on your top right-hand side, and then that'll set you up on the left-hand side for community.
Yeah,
You have
and
to
so
be
you
on your
guys in the
channel though to
outside
find
chat,
that.
I think CCT is giving up anyway, but it might be good just to make sure because he's got a hey, thanks Redshift, appreciate you coming by. You guys on the outside chat, I think what happens is you have to be in Google Chrome, and as Slacker Stacker says, if you've been in a Hangout before, sometimes those stay open for some reason, and if you go to your email, you can look on the lower left-hand side, and it shows you your quote calls or whatever, and you want to close those out. But then the other thing is that the links won't work if you're not in Chrome.
Hey, Scully. I see you in there.
I see Scully too. Hello, Scully.
Hey, Scully.
But anyway, so that yeah, and it's unfortunate because I do kind of like it's a pain in the neck for me to have to send out invites to individuals via email. And plus, I sort of like kind of the randomness of just posting a link and seeing who comes in from time to time.
What, is Scully in here?
No, he's on the
Yeah,
outside.
Oh,
Scully's
on
on
the
the
chat.
side chat.
not chat side.
Boy, this Perth mint packaging smells terrific. Oh yeah. Well, you guys talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna get some coffee. Is that all right with you guys?
Sounds good to me, Sal.
All right. You keep them entertained. Here's a cigar and a Perth mint coin to look at. Corn will sing you a song, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know if they want to hear me sing.
I'm gonna get something to drink, but it's not coffee.
Hey, Slacker, I like your new setup. I watched your video last night. Looks good.
Thank you, Corn. Thank you. Man, your house must be huge because you sound like you're in a cave or something with the echo.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a big open rotunda, and my office is off that rotunda, and it's just wide open, and it
Yeah, I
echoes
think it was.
good in here.
I was watching one of his
And I
videos
love your-
yesterday. I thought it sounded like he was in the bathroom or something.
Yeah, I've thought about doing that. I think that'd be a cool one. Be sitting on the throne talking to y'all.
Well, I do like those fireside chats.
I haven't done it in a while. I need to get around to doing one, but it's been so busy. I had some family come down this weekend, and I've been hanging out with them.
Well, you got me thinking I'd love to do something similar, but I don't have a fireplace, so I haven't really figured out how I could really do something like that.
It's always good to get some break from the coins and do something, that people go through a lot of things in life, and sometimes they just spread a little bit of what's going on in your life with somebody that can relate to you, and it helps them get through some hard times.
Well, you did a chat once where you talked about, I think it was your dad. He held up like 2 cross ties.
Yes, sir. It was my grandfather. They said when
Your
he was going
grandfather.
up, he had 2 backbones. They didn't, they said that the doctors say that was the reason why he was so strong. But my uncle that came down, that was my daddy's brother. He's the only one living brother-wise. And he actually told me the story over again. He said that when my grandfather died that day, when he collapsed and fell over in the floor and died, that the man from the bank, the man on the bank there in Montgomery, Louisiana, drove to the house. He was the first one there, and he told the story, and that's where it came from. He said, I had 5 men out there in the cotton field. It was getting ready to rain, and I needed to put this tarp on the truck, and I couldn't get the tarp on they couldn't pick it up. 5 men couldn't pick this 500-pound tarp up and put it on the truck. So
Hey,
he called my dad.
Is still there?
I don't know.
I'm just doing. I'm just showing
Oh,
that. It shows that he's restricted.
He's not on mine. I've looked at mine already.
Who's that?
CyberCurt and Twitcher. It shows that it's I'm restricted from accessing him.
Huh.
How did that happen?
Long story short, I used to be in a hangout with him and a bunch of other people, and the one guy and me, not Cyber, but somebody else, really, had a all-out flame war with me, and he might have done it on Cyber's behalf.
Is there any way of fixing it?
I tried pushing buttons over here. Let's see. You see, I mean, I don't even have block on there. I mean, it's showing block profile. I'm not going to push it.
That's it. I don't know. I mean, I'm new to YouTube, so I really don't know how to help you. I really don't understand a lot of this stuff myself.
Yeah, me either, Corin.
Oh,
And where did Laney go?
RB50?
I think
Yeah.
Lainey
Oh,
had
she
the-
left.
Yeah, she left.
I think she had the bolt too. Not only leave, but she had the bolt.
Hey, Sal.
Yes, sir.
So I was just showing that Cyber Curtain's profile is restricted.
Oh, really?
Yeah, right there.
Wow, that's weird.
That's that. I'm saying. I mean, I don't think it was Cyber. I think it was you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't know why he would block him though.
Because he. Yeah, I'm just not gonna say anything about him.
Well, anyways, let me see if I can find that. I'm gonna look for that. Cyber. There's a kitty very close by here smelling something. Hold on a minute here. I can show
Hey,
you.
Corin.
Yes, sir.
That story reminded me of my Uncle Bubba, who passed away a few years ago. When I was a kid, he would take like fence posts, which are a little bit smaller than cross ties, but he would pick up one in each hand and wave at me through the glass window with them.
That's amazing. You know, there's some men out there that's got some just tremendous strength. You know, it always amazes me.
You're
when I
kind of
think
digitizing there, Corin.
somebody's eating something. I need to go get me something to eat.
It
That's
sounds
probably
like Sal's
Sal.
eating
I don't
chocolate
have
chip
no
cookies.
idea who I see is eating something. I don't
I
know.
should have known better.
It's usually Sal.
Hey, I tried that one time on my very first trivia day one. I was eating it. It don't work too
Sluggish.
well for me.
It sounds like Chips Ahoy chocolate chip cookies.
It is a peanut butter Nature Valley bar. Hey, Haffy,
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it on my end for his page. If you click on that button, there may be options for you to unblock it. Maybe.
Yeah, I think I tried, but I'll try again for you, Sal.
Mr. Zeke is in the channel.
Because it
I don't guess I know Mr. Zeke. I've seen his
click on
name.
those three dots there next to it.
Yeah, that actually gave me an option to block.
That's weird.
President Trump's in the house.
Oh, we got this president approved. Mr. Zeke is here. Very cool.
Hey, Sal, I got a commemorative last night. I kind of stole it. A 1920 Maine.
Oh yeah, that's a good coin. Those go for pretty high dollars too, don't they?
Yeah, I got it for
$90 to $100, right?
I got it for 81, and it's from what I can tell, the pictures I bought from this guy before, and his pictures are very accurate. It's a 63 or 64, so
Nice. That's awesome.
nobody wanted to bid on it. I threw in a bid of 125 at the last minute, and I won it for 81. So
Sweet.
it'll
Very
be
cool.
on it'll be on my
Ted Fristelli's here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Funk Tad Porcelli. Hey, Funk Tad. Good to see you, my friend.
Another
Sorry,
day.
Haffy, didn't mean to interrupt.
But the main commemorative will be on. I'll put a video up in a couple of weeks when it gets here.
Okay, looking forward to it, John. That's a great deal. And
I got-
yes, Mr. Zeke, we're glad to see you, Mr. Zeke. Awesome.
Dean, he's here.
Dean is here.
Not
Nice.
from Tomoko.
Yeah, we got Dean Shoot in the house. It's here, right on the outside. Tricky Guy is here. Tricky Guy
Yeah.
wanted to know what happened to Vegemite. I still have the Vegemite. I just don't pull it out very often.
What's the Vegemite?
I got it was a gift. It was a taste challenge from oh my gosh, Small Changes
Oh,
mom.
Is that video where you
Coin
sang the? That's in that video where you were singing the Vegemite sandwich song or whatever.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Oh, I
From
love
Men at Work.
From Men at Work.
It
Want
looked
some
pretty
that. That's
nasty.
it.
Mexican papal bullion.
Yeah, Mexico. There you look at that. Wow. Totus tus. Nice.
Speaking of
OC.
papal, has anybody got any papal state coins?
I don't have it. I've got two pieces that might be considered papal state. I don't know. They're Pope John Paul commemoratives.
No, these aren't the commemoratives. These are the ones that they actually make for the country. And even though the modern ones, they're nothing but cupro nickel,
Right.
they have some of the greatest designs. Just look at them, and you can go in and buy them for $5-10 a piece. But and I like coins like that, even though they're not valuable, but they're just beautiful designs.
Oh yeah.
They've got I've got about 5 or 6 of them that I've bought off of eBay for next to nothing, but they're beautiful.
Shiny.
The Vatican Euro sets were going for pretty high dollar for a while.
Look at the relief, Sal.
Wow. Look at that. That thing is shiny.
That thing's like popping off the coin there.
Heck yeah.
Let's check out these guys.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Zeke says he has a PayPal coin.
Oh really? Oh, he's got a papal coin.
Oh, papal. Sorry.
PayPal.
Yeah. Y'all get me on that one. I deserve it. Get me on that one.
Oh, yeah. These ones are pretty revered in Mexico as well. It's the what's that famous guy's name in Mexico?
Hidalgo.
I'm
Hidalgo,
seeing a
yeah.
kitty cat, y'all.
Oh,
What's that?
There's a kitty cat in the screen.
Little soft cheek cuddly kitty. Oh yeah. Can you hear the purring?
Yes, I did.
This one has a very quiet purr.
I've been looking for a Bitcoin coin because it'll be the only Bitcoin I'd ever own.
Well, there was one at a coin show for $40 for a copper one.
Oh yeah, no, not copper, not for $40. Sorry.
That's insane. You're the one that said $40. No way on that.
Yeah.
Sal, tell me what a good price is on the Jefferson 38 winning design coin. You have one of each.
Yeah. Well, I bought them. They're going for crazy prices now, but I got my set for like $89 for the set. And they're all over the place, though. I mean, sometimes you can. I check once in a while, trying to find them, and they go all over the map for them.
I looked while we were before we went live, and there's one of each on eBay, and here it is. The uncirculated $79.99. Proof one is $349.95.
Wow, yeah, that's just crazy. Way too high.
I'll think about the $79 one just because I like that proof. No.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait around until I find a better deal.
Right. Oh man.
Hey, so there was a really crazy deal on Silver Eagles yesterday. Did anyone jump on that?
That was a Mr. Vegeta special, wasn't it? That was a Mr. Vegeta.
Yeah, 326 a tube.
Wow, that's a good deal. Yeah. Hey, does anybody know of anybody that could join the Hangout with a live stream of a bar and see if there's any chicks in there we can make fun of?
Oh, that would be Buddy time, but he's not working today.
I live in such a small backwoods town that we can't even buy alcohol in the grocery stores on Sunday.
Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, I remember when they put those blue laws into effect, and it was pretty crazy.
Everybody else in South Carolina, well, at least the big counties, they've enacted local laws to override it. But where I live, no, there are too many really good church folks around here for that to ever happen here.
Right.
Just got to be prepared.
MAGA.
There's a MAGA coin, exactly. Two of them. One raw, one slab. Nice. By the way, somebody mentioned in the side chat here about Bitcoin. It has gone down a little bit. It's now 14,850. Down $208 from yesterday. Actually, it just went up a little bit just as I said that. But
Yeah, I'll jump right on that.
yeah.
Well, you know, my opinion on Bitcoin is I believe it is going to be the future, but it's going to be the future that enslaves us all. And I believe what the word says, and there's going to come a time when you can't buy or sell without having a mark.
Right.
And what better way to do it than have everybody in on an electronic system where if you misbehave one time, they shut your account down and you can't buy nor sell.
Right.
That's kind of how I look at it.
Yeah, that's right. The whole blockchain, everything becoming digital, that's one step closer. It seems it's scary.
It is. I'm scared to death of that stuff.
I'm definitely not going to fund what's going to enslave the world. No way. I know they're making a lot of money and a lot of people getting in it for greed and everything else, but I would rather have my head chopped off than put 1 cent into something that's going to enslave the world one day. And that's what it's going to be.
Well, what's truly evil is hearing stories about people maxing out their credit cards, selling their hard assets because they think they're going to drive a Lamborghini.
Right.
The money they're going to make from this.
Well, and you know, as Mr. Zeke says here in the side chat, you know, we're already there in a way with credit cards and debit cards. And you know, I guess it's one thing. I mean, I have nothing against technology and being able to pay for like Apple Pay or Samsung Pay or what have you. I think it's when they force you. Like, for instance, here's an example. There's a doctor in New Hampshire who lost her license because she refused to use a computer. And she was a very well-respected doctor. And I think that's the kind of thing where I'm talking that we're talking about, that Corn's talking about, is, you know, and when they say that, hey, if you don't accept this mode and this method, because you think about it, everything is so easy nowadays with transactions. You just hold your phone up and it's paid for, or you press a button. Next,
Sal,
what's the next thing? You have wearable technology, right? So,
well, Sal, let me tell you something. Here's what the world system does. It won't. They know the characteristics of mankind, humans. Most of us have some sin in us that we always want to go that way. So greed is a big thing. So they get you enticed in this Bitcoin by making the prices go way up. What was it, 19,000 earlier this week or last week? And everybody wants to try to make it big. So they're pushing them in. Let me tell you, they're being led into it. And then on the things they don't want you in, they bring the prices down. They crash it. Anyone from being in silver and gold, they want to lead you. They're like sheep. We're all like sheep, and that we're all going astray, and we're all following after this big money that we all because in our minds we think we're going to be rich one day off of it. And once they get us all in the pasture, they're going to close that gate, and that's the end of it. That's the way I look at it.
Right.
I'm not going down that road.
Right, I understand. Yeah, exactly. Which is why it's always good to have the insurance of the hard assets, precious metals. You know, that's what protects us, and so that we're not being enticed into falling in. You're right. It's this temptation. And again, I have no problem that people who are dabbling in it, who understand the risk, and don't fall for it hook, line, and sinker. You know what I'm saying? They can take their gains and go, or what have you. But so many people, it seems like they're like, okay, this is great. It's going to go to some ungodly amount, no pun intended, and they put everything into it. And then, like you said, you know, they get hooked into it, and sooner or later, you know, the door's closing behind them in the pasture, like you were saying.
I have mutual funds in my 401k, and I understand how that works. And then thanks to Donald Trump, it's going up this year. But I don't want my money to be flexible to where one day, I mean, I know that the dollar goes up and down, but the dollar still buys me a hamburger at the store. With Bitcoin, I don't understand it, you know, where it's, you know, it may not buy me but a half a pound hamburger and 2 days before it would have bought me 2 pounds. I don't understand it, and that's the way it seems to me, is that it fluctuates.
Right.
When I've got Uncle Sam's money in my pocket,
Right.
I can buy the same thing today as I bought 3 days ago for the same price. And I don't trust it. The only electronic money I've got is what's in my bank account and my Visa card. So,
and nobody can still tell you every time someone asks a question, what is Bitcoin or cryptocurrency backed by? Somebody told me it's backed by time. What does that mean?
Backed by what?
Time.
Time. Right.
I don't see how it's backed by anything. I mean, our currency.
They say it's backed by
there's
labor and by
Alex.
energy that was used to create it, but
Sorry, Sal. I was gonna say real quick. Alex, the comic hoarder, saying hello, first time here.
Yeah,
hey.
I was just about to say that.
Hello,
I was waiting
Alex.
for a break.
Alex, good to see you. Sorry,
Hey, Alex.
good to see you, my friend. Appreciate you coming in the first time here. Very cool.
Well, all I can say about it is there's going to come a day when your dollar won't buy you anything, your gold they're going to take from you, your silver they're going to throw it, you're going to throw it in the street because it won't buy you a thing, and all you'll have to do is when you go into Walmart or into the grocery store, we need your blockchain. We won't accept anything but blockchain. So here you go, and when you don't have it, you're not buying or selling. I mean, this was predicted 2,000 years ago. This is not something I'm just making up, so that's the way it's going. And people are falling into this trap. What I find so ironic about it is this whole blockchain, this whole Bitcoin thing was introduced as a way of getting away from the government, getting out of the government's hands. But what it's doing is it's actually luring you right into the government's hands. It's doing the opposite of what it's supposed to do. I feel sorry for those who are funding this because they're going to end up in a world of hurt.
Even if that's true, we're a long way from it because 99.9% of the world know nothing of Bitcoin. So retailers won't cut you off if you don't have it because they wouldn't make any money. So
you would be surprised. You would be surprised how fast it's moving. Technology is moving fast. They're doing this 5G right now, and it's all over the world. It's not going to take much longer. We're moving really, really fast. You go and look at
technology does move fast.
I wish we had 5G here.
Good thing I'm 55 years old. I won't see it.
And Bitcoin, if it ever really, it's taking a foothold, but if it ever takes over, privacy is no longer, it's gone.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Most of all, it's not even going to be Bitcoin because the transaction times are ridiculous.
Yeah, they're taking so long for the transactions. I think it'll be something else. And they say that, that the amount of energy it takes to process the stuff. I tried one of these Bitcoin miners on my PC, and it just completely takes over your CPU processing. It takes a lot of energy. And they say 1-2% of the people are on cryptocurrencies, on Bitcoin. So imagine if everybody got on, or if 30-40%, it would just crash it probably, or something would happen.
And one of y'all answer me this question: those who control the world system, do you honestly think they would let Bitcoin go all the way up to $19,000 if they didn't want it that way? They would shut it down if they didn't want it. They're in control, my friends. They are definitely in control of it.
I think a lot of that corn is probably because it's not regulated. I think there's what happens. I heard it explained in one video where a guy says that there's people that are trading it and says, I'm going to sell it to you for this price. I'm going to add $1 here. And to do it, they essentially write programs to do it so that at times that those trades, and they're artificially manipulating the price between these traders. And just like to do, well, what's been proven in the stock market, but the regulators have been able to find it and stop it in some cases, but the Bitcoin is unregulated. And cryptocurrencies in general are unregulated right now. That doesn't mean they're not watching.
Well, let me tell you one thing that I know. One thing that I have learned is no matter what they tell you, it's 99.99999% lie. the truth is hard to find anywhere. It's anything you hear on the airwaves and all that stuff. I tend not to believe it because there's just so much that's out there that's not true anymore. You just don't know what to believe. I believe the government, I believe the world system knows what's going on with this Bitcoin, this blockchain technology. I believe they're in on it. I believe that they're going to end up trapping us all in it one day. I mean, I just know it.
I do think that the government, especially in the United States, and they're obviously paying attention to it, you know, and the blockchain technology itself, I think will be used by the banks and by the government, and it could be involved in the reset if there's a reset in the dollar.
I think that Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies alike has a very good chance of being just like the dot-com bubble.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I got something to show John. He was talking about classic commemoratives.
Oh yeah, $50 got amazing classic
They are my
memory.
favorite.
You should watch this.
Poppy Stuff's here.
Who is?
Poppy Stuff.
Hello, Poppy Stuff.
Hey, Poppy Stuff.
This is the jewel of them all.
What's that? I don't have Cincinnati.
Dean of Tomoko is in here too. Hey, Dean.
Hey, Dean. Good
Yeah,
to
I got the
Tomoko's
PBS
Enterprise.
set. That's what I'm showing you.
Nice.
What I see Cincinnati. What were the other ones, Justin?
What?
I saw Cincinnati. What was
it's PDS.
Oh, okay. When I get the main coin in, I'm gonna also. I've got about, I guess, 20 or so. I'm gonna work in all of my early commemoratives into the video. So it'll be a couple of weeks, but check in at John Hartley on video on YouTube, and it'll be a couple of weeks. But I'll show you all of mine.
Okay, man. Sounds good.
Yeah, we got 50 in the house. Tricky Guy says fantastic 50s in the house. And Mr. Zeke is consorting with hookers. What?
I hadn't done that since I was in the Navy.
Ken Shekenji, you guys need to get with the times. Sorry to say, but age is really limiting your thought. Hey, well, Ken Shekenji, I'm not, you know, I have nothing against technology by any stretch of the imagine, or by any stretch. I think it's what bothers me is the fact that it's speculative and the price jumping so high, and you know, it's really hard, as John Hartley says, you know, if Bitcoin goes up and goes down, and you really can't use it as a currency, at least. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that gets me about it, and that's what happens in any kind of bubble, is and that's what happened in Germany the opposite way back in the 20s. It happened in Zimbabwe in 2008 the other way. They ended up printing so much, but with Bitcoin it's the exact opposite. It's going up so much in price, and people are holding their Bitcoins because they're afraid that it's going to go higher, or they think it's going to go higher.
It's just so parabolic, Sal.
Yeah, it's parabolic. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, people are losing sleep. I mean, I'm not really sub to him, but I'll watch a Jay Snip video now and again.
Right.
And I mean, that dude looks like he's worn out.
Yeah, I don't watch his videos either. I haven't really seen much.
I mean, it still doesn't make sense to me. He's an IT guy, and he still can't clearly explain what is so wonderful about these cryptos, other than if you're first to the party, then you could leave a richer person.
Right.
I can tell you one reason why they like them, because you can create them until you're blue in the face. You can't do that with gold and silver. There's only so much of it. The governments love anything that they can just keep manufacturing, and people love anything they can just manufacture out of nothing. That's why they like it, because they can go up and up and up and up and up and up until infinity.
You know what? Well, you know, like Jim Cramer says, bulls make money, hogs get slaughtered. That stuff's up 400%. Why not get out now?
Right.
Well, let's not even, you know, so a lot of people bring up the tulip analogy for you know, the blockchain, right? That,
right.
You know, they're selling tulips, that they were going to be, you know, a currency. But we don't even need to go that far back. How about 30 years ago with baseball cards?
Yeah.
I mean, I was a teenager then, and we were all going crazy trying to find the one with the FU on the bottom of the baseball bat, and you know, just it was cool, and it was because a bunch of teenage boys were really into it at the time. But then, the party it became a buzzkill because then the baseball card manufacturers just pumped the stuff out. I mean, I remember going to baseball card conventions as a teenager. They were much bigger than any coin show lately.
Yeah,
I
I've
mean,
got.
it's the same thing.
If anybody wants to buy some, I've got a couple of boxes full of baseball cards.
Yeah, I was huge into baseball cards. I could find a baseball card show, but I can't find any coin shows.
And
I mean,
my
I'm not
I sent
current on
email
baseball
links.
cards.
I sent links to those that email me. There's 6 in here, and there's 3 of you. I think. Wait a minute. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I think I got 4 emails. So somebody's gonna. Whoever gets in last will. It's like musical chairs, I guess. But hopefully, you guys can get in from those links.
It's sort of like a Mr. Monkey Spaz video. Oh, he didn't get in time. Too bad.
Yeah. Unprofessional treasure wants to know how I'm still alive. Well, my heart's beating and all that stuff. Thank goodness. By the grace of God, that's pretty much it.
Hey, are those solar panels keeping your house warm?
Yeah, they sure are. They're doing pretty good, man. It's been a pretty. That's an investment in silver right there.
So, Sal, are you full solar, or is it just
Full solar. I'm full on solar. And you know what the thing is when I first got them, my inclination was to hide them in the crawl space just to piss off Al Gore.
So how much did it cost you to get off the grid?
About $28,000, but I'm still on the grid. I'm grid tied.
But you're not running any.
What's
You're not
that?
I
running
got
any
you grid
electricity.
Say that again, Corn. I missed that.
So you're running strictly off your solar, though. You're not having your.
Yeah, running off the solar. In fact, if I play my cards right, which I have a thing of corn buckle that I got from that mystery unboxing. It's right here. I still have to get it out of the shrink wrap, but if I play these right, then by the time a year passes, I'll get extra, and the power company will pay me for solar for my power.
That's the beauty of a grid.
That's what I'm interested in. In my state, they're kind of pushing solar, and I've got a roof that gets sun all until 1 o'clock, and it's on the back of my house, so you couldn't see it from the street. So I'm thinking about it myself.
Breaking news, everyone. Yes, good job, John. Remember I told you that Bitcoin was at $14,800 some dollars? Well, guess what? It's at $15,551 now. So it went up like 500 some bucks. Actually over 600 bucks in the couple minutes we've been talking here.
Buy lots of groceries.
That really doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, crazy, insane. All right, what am I looking up here?
Well,
I forgot.
What does that tell you, though? It went up that high in that amount of time. That's to me sounds like, okay, you've got money invested in Bitcoin. That's your choice. I frankly wouldn't do it because Bitcoin are the devil's pennies. Yeah, I'd get out. Seriously, if I bought Bitcoin when it was $100 a coin and it's $15,000 each now, geez, I'd sell them and get out.
Right.
That's Stephen Heath here.
Hey, Stephen Heath. And Tazzy. Tazzy's here, too. Tazzy and Stephen Heath. And Eric, I got your email. I sent you a link back, but you may not be able to get in. It just depends if they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can still get in. Abby Silverstack, I sent you a link.
Stephen Heath. That sounds familiar. Are you in the DFW Metroplex, Steve?
Okay.
No.
Okay. Then never mind.
Sorry.
Okay.
Right.
Well, my last comment on Bitcoin and crypto and all that, I just started paying bills online, and in my hometown, my pharmacist, my dry cleaner, and my barber do not accept credit cards. So I'm a long way from Bitcoin.
Yeah, you're using cash still, and I use cash still too. I still use cash.
Yeah,
Wow.
I agree with Mr. Zeke what he just said.
What did he
I
say?
own Bitcoin, if I own Bitcoin, cash that stuff out and head to your LCS.
There you go.
So here you go. What if we have a power grid failure? Then what are you gonna do? Pull out your Bitcoin, pull out your credit cards?
Yeah. Hey, Ken Chenke, thanks for coming by, friend. We still talk about it. We'll still talk about some different cryptocurrencies and stuff like that. And I want to be open-minded about everything, but we typically, I think most in our community, I think the biggest thing is what we like to think of the most stable, the safest hedge for us would be gold and silver. But again, I have no problem with people making money on it as long as they understand the risk. It's just risky. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, net metering.
It is risky.
Yeah, and by the way, okay, I've got so much stuff going on here. Let me email half Cybercurrent Twitcher back real quick here, then I'll check the prices. The gold and silver markets have opened, and we're going to check those out in a minute here.
Well, I mean, talking about
Oaksy
stability, in the community, I think probably the most stable thing in the community is Mr. Zeke.
Mr. Zeke's a pretty stable guy. He's a pretty cool dude.
I mean, next to Sal, I hardly know anyone else, and I've been around a little while. It just shows. I mean, all these different people finding their own way.
Yeah.
Sal, you built it. We came.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad. I'm honored to have you guys here. It's a great community, and yes, $1 has been around as long as I can remember. He's definitely if y'all haven't had a chance to check out his channel, you should. $1.
Well, even President Trump just said, if you don't hold it, you don't own it.
That's right. There you go. That's right. Yep. And that's really what it boils down to in the end. And again, I have nothing against. Like I posted a video about the silver token, which is a cryptocurrency that's backed by silver. And apparently, supposedly, you can get this. You can use this form of Ethereum. It's a form of Ethereum, and you can literally cash out for silver if you want. That's the idea behind it. We'll see. It's something people have to look into.
Yeah, but I can see that.
That's what they say about ETFs, right? The SLV and the GLD.
Yeah. I don't know how does one cash out of an SLV. I don't know. I don't know how it does. I've never had it.
I don't know what it is.
Hey guys, this is Eric. Can you hear me?
Hello, Eric. Yes.
Yeah. Hey, I made it.
Nice. Look at
that. I was wondering kind of the same thing with that debit card or system backed by silver. You basically have to have the same trust in it. Just stock, you put your money into it, and who's to say there's actually silver backing it up?
Right. That's right. That's exactly right. And that's what it really boils down to is reputation and building that trust. Because, like, for instance, this silver token, because I asked the guys, I said, hey, will people be able to see the silver? And he said that they're going to try to find a system where they'll actually document each bar that will be serialized, and they'll be able to show it. But look at it this way: when you take your debit card, here's a better example. Okay, I go get my gas at Walmart, and the reason is because they have 3 cents off if you buy a gift card. Well, if I go to the self-checkout and I add $20 to my gift card, I have to have faith that it's actually there, right? And so if I go and scan the magnetic strip on the gas tank and it says $20 is in this card, okay, it's there. But what happens if it doesn't? You know what I mean? Why I got to go back to Walmart and tell them, hey, it's not here. Credit the card or give me a new card or something like that. And they'll give it to
offer
you.
You a receipt for it, but scarier situation, Sal. What if that retailer closes?
Yeah, exactly. That's right. That's another thing too. That's the risk of it. And see, the thing is, unlike with Coinbase, when Bitcoin went up and was going up and went to like 19,000, Coinbase froze. The exchanges froze because there's so many people trying to get into it. And what's to say, that's what worries me too, is the cryptocurrencies are so new, really, if you think about it. Yes, they've been around since 2009, 2010, but they're being tested right now. All these miners, there's just building these server farms and doing all this stuff is and you're hearing about these hacks for these exchanges and things. What's going to happen down the road if something gets cut off, or if a government just up and decides, well, hey, we're going to ban cryptocurrencies because they're competing with our fiat dollars? You know what I mean? And that could happen. It could happen here.
Yeah, it could happen, but that's basically, there's a lot of things that have to happen in a certain sequence for that to happen.
Yeah. All right. So anyway,
Sorry, Sal. I'm trying to be the voice of reason.
oh yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah. Let's see here. What I'm trying to find. The gold and silver prices. Okay, yes, they're up a little bit. Platinum is up. Gold is down slightly.
How's my baby palladium?
Palladium is 1,012.
I love you,
I just
palladium.
got a little piece of palladium into the stack.
You got some palladium. You went digital on us there, Silver Slacker.
Oh. I just put a little piece of palladium into my stack.
Nice. What'd you get?
Oh, it's just a 1 gram palladium. It was a gift from Laura Blade.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I see that. I may have seen that. I think I saw that video. Yeah, that's right. That's cool. Awesome.
But at least now I can say I've got some palladium in the stack. Thanks,
Yeah,
Tucker.
you're really cutting. Are y'all hearing Milton? Are y'all hearing Slacker Stacker?
No, it's real choppy.
Sort of in and out.
It's kind of cutting out. You're digitizing on it. Digital.
Yeah, well, the channel's kind of lagging. Some of you guys are digitizing too.
That's weird. Yeah.
Government heard about your comment on Bitcoin. They're interrupting your channel.
What's that? I'm sorry. Say that again.
I said the government heard about his comments on Bitcoin. They're blocking his channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, there's an echo in one of y'all's things too. I don't know if you have if you have have it playing in another window from this Google Hangout window, mute that feed.
Yeah.
Cut off the noise to your YouTube video.
Is Slacker not here with us anymore?
Oh, I'm here. Just having a hard time. You guys are having a hard time hearing me.
Yeah, it's all broke up a little bit, kind of staticky.
Is that any better?
Not really.
Okay, well, I just killed the side channel on my phone so I wouldn't be feedbacking through YouTube.
Oh yeah, the actual feedback's gone. Well,
Yeah.
You sounding better now.
yeah, it does sound better, but you're. Yeah.
Well, I might have spoke too soon.
So I was looking at Justin's feed before, and he had some Mexican coins in that lot. And there was a 1921 2 peso.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that one's a tough one. Yeah.
Yeah. I just managed to actually buy one of those today, of all things. It was just, yeah.
I mean, I'm sure, the way it looks, it was probably, polished or cleaned, but even so, I mean, it still cost me a little bit, but I get a very good price from this one older couple down at the coin show when I see them for all my Mexican Mexican coins.
Well, see, that's the thing. I would suggest that, like, modern technology is, I mean, okay, like, for example, where I live on an island off the coast of Australia, so
It's called Tasmania.
chances of getting Yeah. So the chances of me getting something like that without modern technology, without using PayPal, the internet is virtually impossible.
No, I see your point.
Technology is great. I think it's about being responsible with technology. We can use it for a lot of good, but
Of
I
course.
think when we rely on it too much, like Corn was saying, it can bite us in the butt, and it can actually lead to literally biblical prophecy type stuff if we're not careful. It's just the thing is we have to be, is not rely so much on it that you're not.
Well, Sal, this is not the most technological time that we've ever lived in. We're just now getting back to the way it was before the flood, and so we still got a ways to go to get back there. But it was much. Let me tell you, they're building pyramids. They're moving 20-ton boulders, putting them in perfect positions. We are about it today, and we think some, caveman did that. No, I'm telling you, the technology that we have today, there's nothing new under the sun. There's nothing a man can do that has not already been done once before. And so we're just now getting back to the time before the flood. It's coming back. We're getting back to that beast system that was in place before the flood.
Man, you look at the Incas and how they built the stones and how they carved everything out. Look at and the Egyptians, and like you were saying, the Mayans and it's some pretty sophisticated societies back then. Look at Easter Island. In Easter Island, he had those big statues. I wonder how they got those things up and around, and circled the island that far away.
And I think the tools they use to make these monuments probably rusted away to nothing. I mean, if they're metal, right?
Right.
So I kind of think there might be something down there in Antarctica. What was it? Obama went down there right before his presidency ended?
Oh, really? I didn't hear about that.
Pope's been
It was
down
him
there.
or Joe Biden.
What's that?
So the Pope's been there as well.
The Book of Enoch will tell you what's down there if you go and read it.
Wow.
And then, people bring up the similarities with pyramids from South America and Mexico and Egypt and Asia. I think the world probably was more connected a long time ago.
Yeah.
It's just prehistoric, right? There's no clear history. We go far back as 6,000 years in written history?
Yep.
There is pyramids built down in Antarctica as well.
What was that, Stephen? The pyramids were what?
There is pyramids down in Antarctica as well.
Oh.
And then natural disasters, ice glaciers, earthquakes, volcanoes. Who knows what's buried way below us? It's
Alan Gold's mom.
Oh, man.
Hey, Jake, if you want me to answer those questions for you, I can do that in the live streams one of these days. I can answer every one of those questions.
Sal, one day I'm going to brave it and go over to LA to say hi to the guy.
I thought it was in San Francisco.
No, that's tacos.
Okay.
I don't know this Alan Gold. Y'all joke about him back and forth. Is he a troll or what?
He is a troll.
Yeah, he's a troll, but he's not like other trolls. He's not like Frederick Brand or Crown Flake. He's actually semi decent. I mean, he still trolls, but it's all in good fun.
He's a certified troll.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I'll stand clear of him then.
Yeah, he'll yeah.
It's an acquired taste.
It's an acquired taste.
Not interested, yeah.
So is old Milwaukee, but it's still bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but he is definitely a PM collector. He showed a picture, I think, of 5 2018 gold kangaroos.
Yeah.
I mean, that dude has to have nearly 100 ounces of gold laying around, and
Yeah, it probably does. He is
I
a
think
serious.
he's set as about 6,000 or 7,000 ounces of silver. But I mean, he buys those big door stoppers.
Right. Yep, definitely. Yeah, he's a serious. He may be clowning around on here, trolling us, but he is a serious precious metals guy.
I'm nowhere near that. I put up a video of every piece of gold I have, and I think the video is 8 minutes long. So
yeah, that's cool though. You got a good collection there, John.
You're doing better than me, Haffy. It'd be about 8 seconds long.
it's they're far and few between that I purchased them, and my nicest one, my Buffalo 2013 1-ounce Buffalo, was all from tax returns.
Hey, Silver Honda's on the side chat. He's got to go. Thanks for coming by, Silver Honda. By the way, good to see you,
Honda. Have a good night.
Yeah, have a good night, and I appreciate you guys in the side chat hanging out with us here too.
Bye, Silver Honda.
Take care. And guys, I'm gonna probably be heading out here pretty soon too. But we've been going on for quite a while between the two chats. Got interrupted first time with the internet going down. That was crazy.
Yeah, we got to fix this thing with CyberCurt and Twitcher, Sal. Like I said, I don't think either of us took action. I think it was a third party that we're familiar
Well,
with.
either that, or I wonder if maybe you accidentally, or maybe would the Troll 5ness account have blocked them? I don't know.
No. I mean, you would see the troll avatar there.
Right. Okay. So that's this account. Yeah, that's weird.
Nah, and I honestly, I do not block. That's it's just a policy. I mean, if you're brave enough to come out here, I think you got to have a thicker skin. But
right.
But no,
all right, guys, I gotta go.
Okay, Silver Wolverine, thanks for coming by, my friend. The Invisible One just popped in too to show support. Thank you, this Invisible One. I appreciate that.
See you later, Silver Wolverine.
All right,
And we got other people dropping out. Silver Wolverine, thanks. Mr. Eminem 911 is saying goodbye. Thanks for coming by, my friend. Yeah, I'm saying two chats like it was 5 ons and offs, weren't it? Yeah. Abby Silverstack, I sent you an email, by the way, for the link. I did email Abby. But I guess, I don't know. And we had room for him to come in. I guess he decided otherwise. Mr. Oscar 5, take it easy. Let's see here. Tricky guys. Yeah. So, yeah, anyways, guys, definitely a fun chat and hangout. And sorry about that. I hope that it's one of those things where they get it fixed so that we can just post it. So I can post a link in the chat side. Otherwise, I've got to send invites individually to people, or I have to do this, which makes it kind of doesn't flow very well because I'm worrying about inviting people in, and someone might get upset if I don't email them or whatever. But anyway.
Hey, Sal.
Yes.
With Metals Mafia, they kind of send out the invites before they go live. That way, they're not trying to do it while they're streaming.
Yeah, but I don't have everybody's. A lot of times, different people come here. You know, the Metals Mafia is more of a tight knit. They have their set group of people, whereas mine's just open ended. You know what I mean? And but yeah, and Abby Silverstack is saying it kept sending me to the Hangout app. Well, it is a Hangout. You will be using the Hangout app to get in, Abby. That's what you used last time, I believe. Yeah. So let's see here. But anyways, but fun time. Appreciate you guys.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you, Slacker Stacker. Appreciate you coming in, and thanks to all you guys. You guys rock.
It's been a good conversation.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely good. A lot of good conversations here for sure.
All right, Sal. Well, you have a good one.
All right, you all too. Thanks to every single one of you guys. Have a good evening.
Later, Sal.
Later on. Take care.
Night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.